So, as I alluded to, U.S. Congress Republicans calling for Canada to rescind the Online Streaming Act, calling it a major threat to trade. Do you know, Drea, I might be reading too much into this, but what we saw a week and a bit ago with the disgraceful way Sean Foyt, the Christian rocker, was treated in Canada, all 6 venues canceling him. It was Sean Foyt versus the world, wasn't it? It was government, mainstream media, Antifa, even the Islamists coming out, shutting him down, even using violence. And you don't think that got the attention of President Donald Trump, you know, on the eve of the August 1st trade deadline? And now we hear this chatter that this kind of crap is happening because of things like the Online Streaming Act, indirectly. Is this going to go anywhere? Is Carney, who's supposed to be our Top Gun negotiator, is he going to listen to these congressional Republicans and say, okay, if it means getting the trade talks back on the table, we'll get rid of this legislation? Or out of wokeness, out of political correctness, out of his ideology, is he going to stick to his guns with this act?
Well, to answer your first question, Foyt did say publicly, he did claim, when all of this happening, several governments canceling a worship concert. He did say that he was in discussions with, basically the White House about it, like that they're paying attention to it. It is so embarrassing what's happening in Canada. I see a lot of people from the United States on my comments about the climate lockdowns in Nova Scotia, but will Carney back down on this? I'm going to go with no, I don't think so. There's been a lot of pushback on this from a nonpartisan pushback already in Canada, and they haven't gone back on it. And they seem to be, when it comes to our relationship with the U.S., doing everything that they shouldn't be doing, or at least delaying how long it takes to do it. So I don't think they're going to jump on this right away, but they definitely should.
But you know what, Drea, I would argue if he doesn't back down on this, it's for the wrong reasons. I think with Mark Carney, there is a hidden agenda here. And if my critics want to call me a conspiracy theorist, so be it. But I go back to 8 days ago, just a little over 8 days ago, before the August 1st tariff trade deadline. And you saw Carney announcing, and he knew full well this would enrage U.S. President Donald Trump, that Canada would push for Palestinian recognition of a full state. And people were saying, oh my God, what horrible timing. Really? You don't think Mark Carney knew what the timing was like? I think personally he wanted to absolutely scuttle any kind of trade deal, Drea. And I say this because I truly believe the real entity running this country right now is Brookfield Asset Management, and Mark Carney himself. All his assets, the lion's share, are U.S. based. Why does he want Canada to succeed at the expense of the U.S.? A strong U.S. is very good for Mark Carney and very good for Mark Carney's bank account and, for that matter, Brookfield Asset Management's bottom line. So I think on this basis, Carney is conning us. I mean, what a great name, Carney. Think of that guy in the Midway screwing you out of your money with a game you can't win. That's my theory, Drea, because one thing I will never say about Mark Carney is that he's stupid. He's not stupid.
No.
He's razor sharp. He's not like Blackface. Blackface just wants to smoke a bong and go to Tofino Beach rather, and go surfing. Carney is a workaholic, but here's the deal, Drea. He ain't working for us.
No, according to my calculations, you got about 3 months until your conspiracy theory comes true. But look no further to his values book, which I'm about halfway through. And when you read that, the values do not align with the country he's prime minister for. So it is an absolute dead giveaway. There is no conspiracy here. When you look at what this man believes, where he thinks we as a world should go. It's not compatible with Canada, and it doesn't surprise me that he will benefit, unfortunately, from our demise.